I'm going to read it again. The Wisdom of Solomon 12 and 26. But they that would not be reformed by that correction wherein he dallied with them shall feel a judgment worthy of God. Like I was saying, it's that fire, that the ultimate weapon the Lord is going to use to annihilate and to destroy you people, and that you the rest of you Israelites are going to come back in the kingdom right. Verse 27, for look, for what things they grudged when they were punished, that is, for them whom they thought to be gods. Now, being punished in them, when they saw it, they acknowledged him to be the true God, whom before they denied to know. See? And y'all denied to know the men that were in the highways and the byways. You didn't come on and be like, man, what are y'all really trying to do? Like, I really want to know, man. Yeah, y'all came fucking hard, thinking that y'all knew it all. Proud, arrogant, egos. You didn't fear the Lord. You didn't fear nothing about what the Bible really talked about. You didn't acknowledge anything that the Lord talked about. Like I said, you accept all these other fake ass preachers and shit, but you want to apply Matthew 25 to them, but to us, what? Your judgment's off, man. Your judgment is off. The scriptures say, examine the truth, whether it be true, right?
Yeah.
Or examine before you rebuke it. And you people didn't examine, man. You didn't examine it. Why? Because you don't know nothing about what the Bible's really talking about. And some of the simplest things that the Bible speaks about, like I said, you apply it to these other pastors. You don't apply it to us. You think because we're not in a building, we're young, we're not clean shaven, we're not speaking to your liking, that we're not a real man of the Lord? Because you can't, those people, the people that lived in the time in the Bible, they were rough people, man. They would fucking kill you. There's accounts of prophets, they would kill people, man. Not just any people, wicked people. And those prophets are coming back. But not all things are expedient, so we can't lay down things the way we would want. We got to wait for Yahweh Shem Yahushua to give the green light for it to happen. But like it says in Wisdom of Solomon 12, and I'm going to 27, I'm going to start where I left off. They acknowledged him to be the true God, whom before they denied to know, and therefore came extreme damnation upon them. So y'all are incurable, man. You're not going to be saved. You're not going to be, America's going to be destroyed along with you. You're going to be destroyed along with America. You're going to be destroyed along with Esau and the rest of the heathen. While we're up in the heavens rejoicing and being happy. You know, watching the downfall of our enemy, you fucking hoes, you bitch ass women. You're going to fucking be destroyed too. With your stupid ass fucking little babies, man. All you fucking wicked old ass people too. Because you old people can be wicked, man. The old people have some heavy demons on them too, because they living on the earth a long time, and those demons are basically taking over their fucking bodies and shit.
But it's not, and what like the brother said, read, I think he read the last part where it said about the grudge, or not only until the things were sent did they believe, or who they denied to know.
For look, for what things they grudged when they were punished, that is, for them whom they thought to be gods.
Keep on.
Now, being punished in them, when they saw it, they acknowledged him to be the true God.
Yeah, it's not until only after all these things that we've been speaking about that you're going to even acknowledge what we said was true, or even try to be like, you know what, I think those guys are right. It's only when it happens to you is it going to be right, or is it going to be true, and it's going to happen. To a lot of you women, man, a lot of you women are going to be paid back. Because the scriptures tell you, jealousy is the rage of a man, and he will not spare in the day of vengeance. There's a lot of women who are going to get jacked up because of what they've done. But I'm saying to y'all women, because a lot of y'all women are self-righteous people today. You've done all this complete wickedness, and everybody knows you're wicked, and you deny a lot of things. Even when you're caught in the act, you still deny it. But yet it's gonna be true. Once after it happens, you're gonna finally acknowledge things.
Yeah, And you women too, y'all are fucking nasty, man. Y'all are dirty fucking people, man.
Man,
Y'all are fucking filthy.
Did-
Like y'all don't even like I was talking to yesterday when I got called into work, and we're talking in the truck, and all the guys agreed. You know what I'm saying? It was me and two other guys. We all agreed that fucking girls are fucking nasty. And like they put their faces up on they take pictures and they look all like, you know, pretty or whatever it is, and then when you get to know them and you go into their house, you see how fucking really nasty they are, man. Their fucking restrooms fucking shitty. They got clothes everywhere. I believe there was a saying that it says if you want to know if that girl's a whore, look at her restroom, which is not true, but most of the time, man, a lot of these women are nasty, man. They're dirty. They're not what they like to show themselves to be. It's all witchcraft. We know that with the makeup and all that shit. They don't know how to cook. You know, they don't know how to do nothing. They pretend that they want a man that takes charge and all that, but they really don't want that, man. Just like they don't really want Yahweh Shai. They don't want, because Yahweh Shai is a man that's going to take charge, and he's going to, if you don't do something right, if you don't do according to what he says, he'll jack you up. Like it said right there, it said you grudge for what things they grudged when they were punished. You bitched and you moaned about being corrected and judged. It's like in the book of Isaiah, it says that the prophets, they vomited on top of their own tables. Meaning that they everything that was before them was nasty, man, was bullshit. Was all their false doctrines, their ideas, everything of that nature was evil. Wasn't right. That's how a lot of these women are, man. They're fucking bugged out in the head. They don't know. And then when a man tells them, they're rebellious. They don't really want that. But like I said right there, for what the things they grudged for when they were punished, that is, for them whom they thought to be gods. Because I'm telling you that Esau is not a god. America's not going to save you. America's not going to continue being here. You know, you women, man, y'all are not righteous. Y'all are not right. And the Bible backs us up. The wisdom, you've been deprived of wisdom. You're not wise. You're fucking ridiculous. You're what I like to say, man. Lately I've been saying you're ridiculous, man. Y'all women are fucking ridiculous. And I can already see it in my mind when the Lord starts laying down these judgments on you. Y'all gonna be screaming and sounding like pigs, man. Y'all gonna sound like animals. Those demons are gonna be hollering out of y'all. Because you don't want to get right, man. Because you wanted to be a slut, a stupid ass, simple-minded woman, man. Y'all, all because before, after, it don't, whatever. You went against what the men of the Lord said, ultimately what Yahweh Shai said. What were you going to say?
No, I was just saying, there was a video put up on YouTube 4 days ago, another World Star video of a black woman basically having oral with a dog, a German Shepherd. And she's straight up, and she's just straight up, it starts out where she lets the dog lick her on the face, like a little friendly lick, would look like that, and then she starts opening her mouth. And the dog just goes all in, just starts licking her entire mouth and just sucking it on her mouth. I mean, that's disgusting, man. A lot of you men are like, a lot of you women are like butches. It's disgusting what y'all are. I mean, the scripture, was it one in, is it Isaiah, where it says, where you women are going to be begging to die in that day? Because like the brother's saying, man, you got a lot. You're very disgusting. We know the scriptures are true. You're very disgusting and nasty.
They're filthy creatures, man.
Yeah. And real quick, a lot of women actually consent to bestiality. There was a video that a brother had put up about some Edomite girl giving her point of view or opinion why bestiality should be legal in America. And she was giving all these examples like you don't get STDs and sexual diseases, all this, you can't get pregnant by them. That's fucking disgusting, man.
This is a Sirach 25:19. It says, all wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her.
That's
And that portion that's gonna fall upon you is death. Is destruction. All right. You wanted to think that, you know, the shit that you did, you can sweep it under the rug and all that shit. You can, you know, take authority up upon a man and all that. Go out of your lot. As far as a woman being built, created, you can be a certain way. You're gonna be judged according for that rebellious attitude. Rebellious is witchcraft, man. Rebellious, to be rebellion, a rebellion is witchcraft. You're a worker of iniquity. What, you were gonna say something?
Oh no. I was
Oh, okay.
listening. Oh no, with the whole thing about you're just so wicked, man, that you can't even tell. You count all wickedness that you do as small things.
Mm-hmm.
You know, how can you do that, man? Honestly, how can a person look at all this nastiness and disgustingness that they've done, these atrocious acts, and basically, like it says in Proverbs, they wipe their mouth clean like they never did anything. That's an evil ass mentality, man. And there's another one, man, another video where there's this chick. The only reason she did what she did to this man was because there was a bunch of dudes behind her. And that man knew he couldn't do anything because he would get jumped by those dudes. But when she punched the dude in the face, and then she went like this. And I had some, you know how some guys go, she clenched her fists up like that, and she looked like a man. It's the only, man, you women are nothing. There was a video of a brother talking about women. He said, I'd like to meet a bitch man who can whoop my ass. He goes, it'll never happen. Women are weak, and they're only strong because we live in a society where it's just everything's turned upside down. That's the only reason why you women have power today. Just wait. A lot of you women are, well, like it says in Micah, you're going to be trampled under the feet like mire in the streets, man. You're going to be like the scriptures say about these people, like how all the people reject the scriptures, like powder.
Proverbs 30:20, it says, such is the way of an adulterous woman. Like, this is the way an adulterous woman is. An unfaithful woman, a disloyal woman, you know. She eateth and wipeth her mouth and saith, I have done no wickedness. You know, and that's what, you know, women, that's the way women are, man. You think the way you live is okay. The way you choose, the choices that you make are okay. Like I said, you sweep shit under the rug. It's like you fucking your house is fucking filthy as fuck, but then you still think you're fucking. You go outside in public, like it's all spiritual though. It's all spiritual because the spirit, it manifests itself through the flesh. You see what I'm saying? So you go out in the public and you portray yourself to be a certain way, but because our bodies are like a house. You know, how should I tell the false Pharisees and the scribes that, yeah, they make themselves look beautiful outside, but within they're like dead man's bones. They're fucking filthy. That's nasty. You know what I'm saying? To have to be for someone to tell you that. And Yahushua told men that they were like fucking just straight up just filthy from the inside. But because they looked a certain way on the outside, they were still, you know, Yahushua knew about them. But women, man, you fucking y'all are played out. And these simple ass minded dudes, oh man, oh I love her. Bitch can't clean, cook. Yeah, she can make herself look good because she's a fucking hoe. That's it. Because she wants other guys to look at her. And she thinks that she's so wise and she has so much good ideas and shit like that. She's so smart. You women ain't smart, man. Y'all are not spiritual. Like the scriptures say, like Proverbs 30, she eateth and wipeth her mouth and saith, I have done no wickedness. You'll fucking do, you'll do whatever you gotta do. Some dirt. Fuck another dude. You know, lie and all that bullshit. And then be like, oh, I didn't do anything. You'll deny it and deny it and deny it and deny it and deny it. Until maybe you're getting fucking yoked up. You're getting choked the fucking shit out you, and then you finally fucking, all right, I did. I'm sorry. It's ridiculous, man. Your women are gonna be destroyed. A lot of you, like again, a lot of you women are gonna be brutally punished, man. These men are out here are gonna fucking tear you to pieces. You women are gonna be destroyed, man. For everything that you've done. I don't even want to fucking. There's gonna be rapings going on. I don't even want to take part in that. I just want to fucking just straight kill these certain bitches, man. I want to fucking just tear. I want to just tear. I don't know what I want to do. All I want to do is I want to put you. I want to for you to cease to exist. You wicked fucking women, man. But like I said, going back over here to Sirach 25, I'll start at I'm just jumping to verse 24. Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die.
You can't profit with the woman in authority. You can't get anywhere with the woman's ideas or mind.
Even if she's not in authority, a woman's still not right. Because even a man can fall like that, you know what I'm saying? He gets weak, whatever. But you can't, brothers can't, fall into that category. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep fighting yourself out of it. Fight. But, the point of it all is that whether a woman's a authority or not, the woman is not right. Because us brothers know that Satan works through women. She works because men naturally want what the fuck did I say? Men naturally want women. So Satan's going to use women to, use against us. Whether they're of authority or of a low, or of no authority. So we got to be, we have to understand it and keep that into, in our mentality. Because, again, women will constantly say that they're not to be accountable for, like, whatever they have done or what they did. They don't ever want to keep themselves to take the blame. They don't want to take the blame.
Yeah.
You got one?
No, I was just listening to what you said, but I can get one. When I quoted in Micah. But I was going to say that there was another account. This Negro put up cameras in his house because he at the time where he was living with his chick, but his chick's sister or cousin, whatever, moved in for a little bit, but the cousin was trying to get with the man whenever his chick was gone. When his chick would go to work, that's when the cousin would she would dress up like slutty and everything and try to seduce him. But he knew what he set cameras in the house where he would see her constantly walking around. And he went into his room when he was being recorded on his camera, and he heard a bunch of pots and pans clanking.
Yeah, I seen it.
Yeah, when the chick comes back, the cousin tries to make a lie up that the guy seduced her, and the guy shows the chick the cameras and everything, but she still kicks him out. There's just not right. There's no judgment in the woman. They can't do anything. I don't know what it is. Why they do that? Why they still, even though when they see it right in front of their face that it's wrong, they still don't acknowledge it as something wrong. It's just there's something very, 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 very wrong with these women.
Yeah, they're just evil, man.
Mm-hmm.
Women are evil.
Yeah. But I'll get it in Micah 7 and Micah 7 and I'll start at 7. Therefore I will look unto the Lord. I will wait for the God of my salvation. My God will hear me. Rejoice not against me, O mine enemy. When I fall, I shall arise. When I sit in darkness, the Lord shall be a light unto me. I will bear the indignation of the Lord because I have sinned against him. That's why women are over us today. Until he plead my cause and execute judgment for me, he will bring me forth to the light, and I shall behold his righteousness. Then she that is mine enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her which said unto me, where is the Lord thy God? mine eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets. You women are going to be just decimated, man. Your pretty looks are not going to do anything for you in that day. Where they are, they're going to get you caught up. It's not going to save you. It's not going to get you extra meat. Scriptures tell you in Isaiah when women were looking for an actual man to protect them when all hell breaks loose, they said that they'll eat their own meat. Because ain't no man going to be trying to give another woman meat. He's going to want it for himself.
I got an account of when Joseph was sold into slavery to the Egyptians by his brothers. When he was working for a certain Egyptian, his wife, basically, the Egyptian's wife, basically, tried to trap him up. This is Genesis 39. I'll start at verse 1. It says, "And Joseph was brought down to Egypt, and Potiphar, an officer of Pharaoh, captain of the guard, an Egyptian, bought him of the hands of the Ishmaelites, which had brought him down thither. And the Lord was with Joseph, and he was a prosperous man, and he was in the house of his master the Egyptian. And his master saw that the Lord was with him, and the Lord made all that he did to prosper in his hand. And Joseph found grace in his sight, and he served him, and he made him overseer over his house and all that he had put into his hand." So basically Joseph was like a housekeeper. He was in charge of his house, did certain chores, jobs for that man. I'm gonna jump down to verse 7. "And it came to pass after these things that his master's wife cast her eyes upon Joseph, and she said, 'Lie with me,'" meaning lie down with her. That's what she was saying. "Hey, come fucking have sex with me." That's what she was telling Joseph. But she had a husband. She was married. She was spoken for. "But he refused and said unto his master's wife, Behold, my master wotteth not that not what is with me in the house." Wotteth means to believe. "Not what is with me in the house, and he hath committed all that he had to my hand. There is none greater in this house than I. Neither hath he kept back anything from me but thee, because thou art his wife. How then can I do this great wickedness and sin against the Most High?" See, so you 2/3, y'all don't even take any of that into consideration, man. Y'all don't think about it. You women, especially, you women are fucking easily enticed. Y'all go with emotions, and y'all real quick to lay with another man. When you have a man, y'all are wicked. Like this woman here, this is an example. Genesis 39:10. "And it came to pass, as she spake to Joseph day by day," right? She continued every day hitting on him. She was just hitting on him, flirting with him. It's like you're speaking about that video when that Jake goes into the kitchen and he sees a chick in her fucking underwear with her fucking ass, her big old ass hanging out, and she's looking at him while he walks by, and he's like, he's being tempted. He's being tempted by it. It says, Genesis 39:10, "And it came to pass, as she spake to Joseph day by day, that he hearkened not unto her to lie by her, or to be with her. And it came to pass about this time, that Joseph went into the house to do his business, and there was none of the men of the house there within. And she caught him by his garment, saying, Lie with me. And he left his garment in her hand, and fled and got him out. And it came to pass, when she saw that he had left his garment in her hand, and was fled forth, that she called unto the men of her house, and spake unto them, saying, See, he hath brought in an Hebrew unto us to mock us. He came in unto me to lie with me, and I cried with a loud voice. And it came to pass, when he heard that I lifted up my voice and cried, that he left his garment with me, and fled and got him out. and she laid up his garment by her until his Lord came home.
See, because he didn't want to have sex with her. That's how it is with a lot of you women today, man. You get offended because a man doesn't rejects you, or he doesn't subject to you the way you want him to. You want to go off and destroy his entire world.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it is here in America, man. I'm personally dealing with that. Not me personally. I have a friend that's dealing with that right now. That he's been dealing with this for a long time. I've always told him, you need to just leave her alone, get her out of your life. But she's doing that to him. She's wanting to destroy his whole world because he does not answer his phone right away, and because he's not there to do everything that she needs to be doing. She literally does not want to cook. She does not want to clean it. She does not want to take care of the kids and discipline them. And she's getting mad at him for it. You women are fucked up, man. Your mindset is wrong. I know a lot of men can speak. That's why that scripture in Proverbs is not in there for no reason. That the jealousy is the rage of a man. There's a lot of men that are pissed off and that have been done wrong that want to get back at the woman that they were done wrong by. And you better believe it, man. That's the most beautiful thing about the day of the Lord that's coming. Every woman's going to be paid back that ever did a man wrong, or that held themselves high in authority, like Hillary Clinton, had a high neck, that took everything as a joke, that did these wicked things. I mean, I'm not going to say certain name calling, but like the way that they called their man. I knew one chick that would call her man, you know, she would call him the N-word. She addressed him like that. She would address him like that to other men. Like, this is my, you know, that's just wrong, man.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to continue reading Genesis 39 and 17. And she spake unto him according to these words, saying, the Hebrew servant which thou hast brought unto us came in unto me to mock me. And it came to pass, as I lifted up my voice and cried, and he left his garment with me and fled out. And it came to pass, when his master heard the words of his wife, which she spake unto him, saying, after this manner did thy servant to me, that his wrath was kindled. You know, she sparked up the whole fucking, you know, she sparked things up. She inflamed them, all because she didn't get what she wanted. She wanted to be a fucking slut, a hoe, and get popped, fuck, whatever you want to call it. So in return, it's like, also a lot of bitches uses this term. There's no scorn. There's no scorn like the woman's wrath or some shit like that.
No scourge, I think.
Something like that.
Yeah.
And a lot of women use that shit. Man, you do wickedness. You know how easy and quick it is to fucking just put you down and lay you out? You think because you women do shit on, like, behind people's backs. Women are fucking cowards. They'll try to get dudes after you. They'll try to have you killed. They'll try to defame your name. You know, they'll do all types of fucked up shit behind your back in the closet. Set you up. They don't, because women know that they'll get their fucking ass handed to them. You know? And a lot of them, there's a lot too out there that try to step up to men, but hey, you'll get laid out. But then we can't be doing that shit. Why? Because Esau fucking put us straight in jail. Because that fucking slut, that whore, that he worships. But this bitch right here, fucking trying to get her own husband killed. Over some stupid shit that she wanted. Because she got dissed. Women are evil, man. They're wicked. I bet that bitch, she don't know how to clean and cook. He had servants doing all that. See what I'm saying? It's Genesis 39 and 20. And Joseph's master took him and put him into the prison, a place where the king's prisoners were bound, and he was there in the prison. So that's what he got. Isn't that not what happens today whenever Jake gets accused of something falsely accused, or he's falsely accused of?
Woman.
Stir shit up, and then that dude has all different types of dudes all after him? Just because he called her a bitch because really she was being a bitch? Called her a hoe because really she was a hoe? You women are wicked, man. No